Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let us get into this morning. Just had a little chat on the Discord, got some levels marked out. Need to clean up my other chart here. Don't want to make the same mistake as yesterday and totally remove my all of my drawings. It's horrible. All right, let's see here. So I have a little position that I wanted down here. Just missed me by a couple points here, but this overlap might have been the play this morning, but I still would have preferred to have the 74s. Um, yeah, I still would have preferred to have that here. I'm not going to play it up that deep. Now this buyer is looking to reinforce this position, though. This guy's holding on pretty good. So we'll have a look at this as the day progresses. I'm going to go to the other strat over here, and I'm just going to clean up this chart real fast and mark up the pre-market lows, highs. So I'm going to remove all these drawings. This is a 5 and 15 minutes, so let's just make sure we're decent on here. We got data coming out at 10 o'clock. This could still get very prickly. I actually prefer it less if we react that hard off of the morning. If we react that hard off the morning and then we come down again, I prefer to take it less. I'm not as interested anymore because I need this reaction to happen here. I don't need it to happen up here. If it happens here and then this buyer starts going, I'm gonna probably play the position on the back end here. But as you can see, we did get a little reaction here, but this liquidity just missed it. Just missed it. I couldn't front run it any more than this. There's just nothing I could do there. So we'll see how this open happens. Got 1 minute left to the open, so here we go. Also going to start marking out some levels here as well. Yeah. So, all right, here we go. 22 seconds. Let's see, we have new sellers here. We do have one right here. All right. Kind of want to see. I want the real market context. So I'm kind of holding off on 30-second until we get some. I'll take this into consideration because it's so early. We had a big volume drop that ended up coming out. So let's see here. Let's do some of this. 1, 2. Even though this is a whatever, it's fine. I'm tapping up into this top liquidity now. Ding, 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 ding. Market's open. 137 should be a little bit of a seller here. Buyers look to reinforce their position here. So this is definitely a reinforced area right here. Very interesting. So let's see, right here to here. And right here to here. So got a big 30-second, a buyer kind of spreading out right here. As you can see, a little bit of liquidity there. It's nice to see a little reaction. I want to wait for a little bit of this morning balance to happen. I only want to play really the extremes right now. I'm trying to be very conservative. I got burned. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago because I played too aggressive into the open, and I don't know why I did it. I was like, why am I playing this aggressive? I don't even know what it's gonna do yet. So we're seeing if this liquidity was still active. It was still active. You see that's about a 30-point rip from this player here. Now, this player that's been reinforcing, I personally think the whole thing gets taken. I'm less apt to go long considering knowing that there's just a lot of pressure that's going to be put on this buyer, but I'm still going to take this position down here. All right, we have a little bit of overlap. Probably could go long here, but I'm going to wait. I'm gonna be picky this morning. I want to see how this balance kind of comes out. So this player's gone. This player's eaten. We'll see if he holds. It's feeling very laggy this morning. All right, this player's gone. So that position got janked. All right, let's see. See if I get some fills now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, we're putting pressure here. Let's see, I'm being picky. Too picky, maybe? Maybe too picky. Maybe too picky. Well, we tried. We tried. We're close. We're really close. Still need new buying interest. This is a new seller. Technically, we can mark this from here to here as a 30-second seller. So we'll see how this kind of comes into this 30-second seller a little bit. I'm not going to play the range for the first 10. I kind of want 10 minutes to clear out first before I get active in here. So now that this is ripping again and they're finding a failure to buy, I'm actually going to, I don't even know if I want to get in here, to be honest with you. I'll take one. We'll see. I missed 2 opportunities already. I don't want to play this third one, but it is what it is. I know there's going to be multiple players down here. So there's 1, there's 2. Let's see if we get the 5. Very interesting. All right, so we got 1 minute 20 seconds left in this 5-minute candle over here. So I need to bring these over because these things are about to get they're about to get ripped. So let's see. I want a little bit bigger reaction. We already had a bit of a reaction this morning. That's the only thing that kind of scares me. Because if we crack through these players, it's going to be very nasty. All right, let's see. Fill me. Give me the fill. All right, there we go. Now I'm filled for 5. Now we're on this double overlap here. So I'm going to look to get ready to cover some of these if we don't get a reaction quick. Yeah, so now we're blowing through it. This is going to be like the other day where I just get my face smashed. All right. Heave. Oh. New sellers taking it into this liquidity again. Let's see if we break. We are below pre-market low. I'm hanging on to this seller here. I don't want to hold too crazy, but I know that there's a bunch of buyers all the way down here. There's one here too at 58.60s. So if we crack this dude, I'm taking this all to the teeth. All right, so we got, what do we have left? Can't even see the time anymore. 56. All right, so 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna hold on. Whoops. So this guy's gone. This liquidity is gone. This position's gone. This guy's gone. This overlap is gone. So we're playing on this very, very last sliver of a player here, which I don't want to do personally. I'm gonna look to cover these quickly. If we can get a cover. If we don't, if we crack this player down here in the 30-second, I'm out completely. Not gonna hold. Let's see. Let's see if we get a little bit of some retracement here. If we just flush down, full port flush down again, that would be pretty wild. Let's see here. Come on, Nelly. Come on, Nelly. It's a lower volume bid here, so buyers don't want to take it. It's gonna be sketch. All right, tapping into the seller here. All right, hanging on. I'm still gonna hold on to this one, but this is gonna be brutal. Holding on to the 30-second. Don't want to average anymore. Basically losing everything that I made last night, but that's all right. There'll be more opportunity today. Should find bidders. Should find them. We took out most of the pre-market ones I wanted to play at 75, but I know that there's bidders down here. This is whether the market's going to react or not. If not, it's going to be brutal. Okay, we cut him. I'm going to have to cut this trade. Even though this could still retrace, I'm cutting it. All right, well, taking 800 straight to the face. This is why I'm saying I need to give myself at least 10 minutes. It's been 6 minutes. Let the balance go. So, lesson to me. Another lesson to me. But you got to cut it somewhere. Can't keep holding on to it. All right, let's go find some other players here. Wow, we cut through every player in the morning. That's what it does. They're all fabricated. So, tested that seller. That short would have been good as well. Up the 140s. Almost 120 points straight off the rip. Alrighty. That's all right. We'll make that back. Let me see here. All right, so we have, what do we have here? I'm surprised I don't have, any of these levels marked that I hadn't marked. Yeah, there's a player here at the bottom. I would just be more set if I cut it right at that. I held it pretty good. Expecting this 5-minute to retrace above here the next 2 minutes. I'm not going to do it, but I wouldn't be surprised if this retraced all the way back up in the 2 minutes and came back up. That's the play I was trying to secure myself for. Just coming in at the 70s is too heavy. If I would have played the back end at 39s, it would have been fine. See this? It's all right. Increase, 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 increase. So new seller is here on the 32nd. So let's see here. We got new seller here. This guy's taken. Here's a taken here. Boom. Taken. Taken. And another player here. All right. Well, this player's got 1 minute left, so if he doesn't shove up here in the next 1 minute, it's going to look pretty scary. I'm not going to play any of these 30-second players here. I would prefer, I'm just going to mark them. I'd prefer to still play at the top range here, the 138. Sell volume is still increasing, so still expecting this to be hot. Initial dump. I think we were close. Let's see here. Let me go mark some of this out real quick while this is fluttering down the bottom of this. All right, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Increase here on the 5. Go red here. I'm sorry, green. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shoot, saxophone this morning. Crazy. Alright. There we go. Look, got some levels marked here. I don't even know if that's gonna be good enough. What is this? 950s? I don't have anything in the 850s. I marked these a little low. It's alright though. Alright, so on the other strategy, by the way. Oh, we're on the wrong. Let's see here. Oh. What's going on here? Let's try this again. Nope. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. So on the strategy here. Oh, man, look, there's the bid. There's the bid, even back to 70s. That's all right. It's all right, but there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So we just positioned wrong. 74s is too high. Remember, I said I liked it less because the reaction I wanted already happened. It's going to put a lot of pressure on the position that I wanted. We broke through the position that I wanted. Should have probably paid at the back end of that. Then it caught the bid, and then it comes up, which would have been just out of position there, which is okay. So it's going to be fine. So playing up into these players, this player's gone now. We'll mark them in a second, but let's see. We have our pivot high, pivot low. We're going to play the range here as this goes on, but we are still below pre-market low, so we're going to only looking for shorts here, really. Now let's go back to here, and all right, so right up into here. All right. Well, that was a little disappointing. A little disappointing. Had to take them all to the face. Couldn't cover any of them. Should have been a little reaction there, but that's all right. That's what I get for playing the first 10 minutes of the market open. Get a little greedy, a little FOMO. A lot of trading day left. A a lot of opportunity. So we're going to be looking to catch some of this opportunity here. All right, let me see. Where's this player at here? 840s, 850s. I need to find out where one is here. Here we go. Should have probably waited for a reaction. That would have been the best move. We did get that morning reaction. And then from there, I should have waited. All right. Let's see. There we go. Now we're set. This is the most tedious part. There's a way to get this box to go all the way across the whole screen. That'd be lovely. All right, so tapped up in pre-market, showing a little bit of resistance there. A lot of these levels are starting to get eaten up into a little bit. All right, here we go. Now we've made it. We've made it. Just missed it. Just missed it. All right. All right, let's get in. Alrighty. So this player is probably going to be gone here. Yep, they are gone. We have a new buyer. Did they wick up or did they take this level? Oh, they just bounced off of it. See, that's what I was talking about the wick up. It's all right. Those things happen. All right, here we go. We got data coming. We have new players down here as well. Let's see here. This one to this one. So this is a new one here. 30-second here. And 1, 2, 3. So this is a new. It's a reinforced player here. So here you go. Could probably play off of these 35 levels down here. All right. Just out of position. Just out of position. I still liked it, but all right. So this is kind of cold to the touch, the initial balance, but yes, all this is cold. So this is just getting chewed up into. Might be able to play the back end of this guy a touch, just a touch. I'm gonna go 1, just to play the back end of him. Let's see. It's a new buyer though. All the way up. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. So this is new buying. Up to this guy. Let's see if he comes down, back down to the 102s, 100s. If I get a little tap here. Oh. Close it if this trade goes above here in 15 seconds. All right, so we're all the way back in pre-market range now, getting ready to take out the opening highs here. 1, and I cut this one. All right, so tried to play the double overlap there. Ended up getting eaten. New buyer stepping up again. Again, this is very light. I'm very light on this position. I was heavier on the other one earlier, but that's all right. Got a nice cushion, thankfully, from last night's trading. It was up 750. Could have been up quite a bit more too. All right, so I am gonna look to go short at 130s ish. Where are we at here? Let's see here, 130. If we break through this guy, it's fine. I want a little bit of overlap. 137.50. 43. All right, so nice big buying volume here. So this could stretch and get legs. I maybe not want to go this heavy. Maybe more like this. All right. All right. Alrighty, there we go. Now we're set. I need to pull some 30-second levels from over here. I ain't got none. I got one over here. Don't want to buy this. I would prefer to short it up here towards this level, but now with the reaction happening, I'm going to lower my risk a bit because I want it to react hot off this area. Boom. All right. I go get a cup of coffee early this morning. 18 minutes into the open. Let's go see if we have any anything going on over here. Big wick on the 15-minute. Nothing too crazy. We have our bottom trend in, not the top trend though. Back in a pre-market range. Kind of getting back into these, testing these area here. Maybe I'll take a couple at 237 or 137. Let's see. I prefer this one up here. Oh. Just missed me. That liquidity came in hot. Flash down. It's going to be a new buyer looking to take this up here. So this, yep, new buyer looking to push up into this level. All right. Let's see what happens. I'm just missing a man. Couple points. Again, now that this reaction's kind of happened twice, I really don't even want to play. I want to play like the back end of this. Position this a little bit more defensive. Very interesting. Bummer we had the bid, right? We were in at 76. It just out of position. If I would have played it a little bit more defensively, instead of me being down 800, I'd be up like 1600. Had the right idea, just a little out of position. That could be the worst. All right, so it looks like we may have a little bit of a bull trap kind of forming potential. So if we were to take this into context here, broke above these candles. I don't know if we broke above these ones though. Did we break above them? No, we didn't break above these ones. Tricky, but we tried to go higher, came back down to the range. So I think if we close here, I still am going to take this short. So it'd be something to consider. All right, so these players are gone. Try to reinforce that position. Ran right up into it. I'm just missing my shorts here. It's a little disappointing. Just missing them. Now if it comes up for a third time, I mean, it's just, it's looking a little like it wants to rip through it. So I don't want to be caught on the wrong end of the ship. All right, we got data coming out here pretty soon. 8 minutes on data. I'm going to clap all of this. I want to see how data hits. I'm going to play probably some exterior liquidity. Let's see. Definitely don't want to really play the downside. I mean, I don't want to play a buyer. I don't want to be a buyer yet. My volume tapered as well, so we should see a little bit of some room to the downside as well. I'm just eerie about this player here. I'm eerie. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. I'm gonna go get it going. I'll be right back. All right, so good morning again. Got a little burn there, little burn. Making some coffee, gonna recoup. I still want to play the back ends of these 138s, but with how the increase is going now, I feel like it's very possible we could fly above them. Yeah, that's pre-market player 2. We are reacting off of them, but I think I would rather play up here or even up here. We're gonna find out. We don't really have big buyers yet. Well, technically, actually, this one is a buyer from the 5-minute, so we can mark him up. The buy volume did wane here, so we're gonna see how this kind of reacts. Good morning, Samu. How are you, my man? Give me something. All right, so let's take a little peek here at the house account here. This one could be considered a trap here. I should probably be going short. Try and get a little bit better pricing. I was supposed to hit this before already, so. But yeah, so let's see here. Let's take a little measurement. Short here. I'll move down to 66. 3-point stop up here. This isn't great context. So I would prefer to got my fill, a better fill, but that's all right. Man, I don't know about all this saxophone. Too early for me for saxophone. Too early. Want something like this. Okay, so I have a little short here. I'm not gonna add. I may add. I could have added back here, man. That's the only thing. I could have added 26. Oh wait, I'll chill. I don't really need to add here. So play this. See how this goes. I think we're just waiting on data here. Data's gonna be a little bit of a mover. I'm good, Samu. How are you, man? No coffee, no boost. You're good. Sorry, my chat window is actually my chat window was a little off here, so I couldn't see the rest of your chat until I scroll down. There we go. All right, this is better. All right, so just to recap this morning, I tried to play the 70s, and there's buyers down here. There's buyers down here I tried to play with, and they did come down there. They just went a little lower, so I played up here because there was some overlap. 76, 73, and we cut through all of them. We hit the lower end of that bidder, then came up. Since I was so far out of position, we broke through one of the last ones and then ripped up. There's just nothing I could do there. I had to stay and hold, essentially. All right, I'm going to average down on my other account here. Yeah, so I didn't really want to average down. I didn't want to bring my average closer to the open. So we got a little bit above the open. I'm okay risking this, but yeah, we could break through this buyer pretty easy. So the house blend's taking a short. This one, I'm uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not comfortable shorting this area with how it's been pressed up against it. I mean, I'm supposed to, you know? I'm supposed to. But I'm gonna go very light here. I'm not gonna be trying to 48. We're going very light. I'm not feeling going heavy at this level, flying and blasting into this dude. So I'm gonna play it very light. I need a cup of coffee. So look at that. So let's see here. Popped right up in there last second. This should get some legs. There we go. Got one there. Okay, got stopped out on the other one. All right, here it is. I feel like this is gonna fly. That's what I'm saying. All right, so we're in for 4. Let's see. Take a little cover. If we get a little bit of a reaction, I'll take 2 off there for the cover just to get better pricing. Let's see if we actually get a better reaction here. See if we get the reaction I'm maybe looking for. All right, take another one off. Up 20 points on it. That was the data. That was the news. I wonder how it came in. I don't necessarily. I can't look because I'll screw up my screens, but that's all right. There we go. Coffee's done now. Oh, if this comes back down again, this is a second bull trap. If it goes up, comes down, I'm going 2-1 on this. So we got stopped out for the first one. Just make sure this is nothing on the 15-minute, yeah. And it would be a 15-minute if this comes down again, 15-minute trap. So that'll be interesting. All right, let's have a look. So keep an eye on that trap here. Breakout, comes up, comes down. Need to get above this line right here, below 29. Stays below 29 in the next 3 minutes. Then we're going to be going short. See how this reacts. So right at this level here. Let's see here. Take one more there. Play the top side of this. All right, so I broke through that player, so I can actually cover both of those. All right. So I'm covering both of those right there. The reason why I covered both was because we broke through that little player that I wanted inside of this red. It's still active, don't get me wrong. Until we break above this red completely, but I can't hold because on the 30 seconds, if we broke above that player, we could go all the way up to 79. I can't hold it for 40, 50 points. So it's better just to get the nice reaction that we want. Rotate nice. Clear skies. All right, so here, look at all these bodies that we've broken up of. If we come up, try to go higher, come back into this range. Full port, baby. Load the boat. We go short, for sure. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. As you can see, we still reacted. I had to cut my short because of the context. The volume still doesn't look too scary. This is a new seller here. Right here. So I could play the back end. I'm not going to, but I could play the back end. Now we got 1 minute 41 seconds left. I'm more interested in seeing how this trap plays out. Probably, yeah. I'm gonna wait. I'll be right back. Get a cup of coffee. All right, 48 seconds left. This candle's going to determine things here. A good determining factor here. We broke above these levels here. Boom, 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 boom. Tap it up into the seller here. So we got 30 seconds left. Remember, 29 is where I want to go short. So you guys will hear it. I'll be going short on the other count if it does do it, but we'll be taking the measurement off of there. And since it's kind of a double trap, the first one failed, I'll be going 2 to 1 on the second one if it does. So 13 seconds, let's see. I don't know. 10, fingers on the trigger. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a break. All right, so this is not a trap. May even look, I'm not gonna long it, but it is something to consider for me to go long. So it's a idea for sure. So just so you guys can see, there is a little pivot high here. So I'm going to get rid of these levels because the trap didn't work. I'm going to get rid of these levels because, I should say, the trap didn't go into play. We have our first pivot break here. Not on this one that I'm holding. I'm just marking that one. This one right here. You see that? Pivot high here. Well, actually, is this the pivot high? This is the pivot high. Doesn't matter. It still should break here. Pivot high. Broke the pivot high, right? And broke the downtrend. If this bar ends up going up, then we're going to be taking this long on this account. If not, we're going to wait. All right, let's go back over here. So this one is very, I'm just not digging the price action. I still, yeah, I don't know. You have a new bidder here. A little bit of an anomaly right here. You have this bidder that looks good in price action, but doesn't actually look that good. This bidder here. You have this bidder here. So like you have these little bidders here trying to take this market up, eating up into this liquidity just a touch. I say we blast out of this. That's what I want to say. I'm gonna go out on a whim here, and I'm gonna say if we crack above this with a 2 bar, I may even take this long. We'll see. 6 until we play the back end of this player. This play is still active. I want to see a crack above this player. That is a 2 bar. It is increased volume. It is a new player. There's this player still active though. Let's see him crack him. There we are. Looks like it's doing it now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna take a little. Oh, you know what? We got back into the range. It's all right though. There is a little seller back there though. This one right back here. Yeah. It's all right though. This is a new bidder. I don't really want to buy with this guy personally. The way that we wicked underneath this, it looks even more atrocious, but we'll see. Buy. So this is a new buying here again. So this buyer is looking to take this up still. Tapped just a touch into that liquidity. I will get out of this position. I'm playing out of position today. I need to drink this coffee faster. Go down my throat. Go down. All right. If this player leaves, I'm out of this cell now. Could have got better pricing down here. And this is your seller down here. I'm gonna play a little bit more just because I'm here and it's close to the bottom, so I don't mind taking this one. 18 seconds. We'll see if this bidder actually gets involved. If not, we have another trap in play here. 1 minute 30 seconds left, so if this decides to flush, it'd be crazy. All right, here we go. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm out. Even though we can catch a bid off this buyer here, I'm out of there. Also, looking at this chart here, we have our a possible third trap. Yeah, see, we caught the bid there. That's all right. So I'm gonna go lighter. I need to play a little bit more macro. Go a little lighter. I'm just missing the context. Like this long that I took here was based off of this little 2-bar. I waited for the 3rd bar. There was a sliver left. I was assuming we're closing above him. We didn't close above him. Shoved right off, played into the player, broke through this immediate one. Oh, just out of sync here. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Take my foot off the gas. My fault. Get this coffee to seep through my veins first. This again is a break. Break above these candles. Try to go higher. Came back into range. 12 seconds left. We'll probably look to go short here if it goes red. And it doesn't. It dojis. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. It's really nothing. I can't really get in there. It's not letting me in. So next pivot high here. And we're going to have to go from here. I still say it goes long. I really am tempted to take a long here just out of merit. But that's called FOMO and trading with your gut. So I don't want to do that. I would prefer for it to come tap down into these levels again, the 98s before we go long, or play the 66s, or I would really prefer to play the back end at the 30s. This selling player has just been really active. I haven't really been selling with them. Just not super interested yet, but the seller is offloading a lot of liquidity here. It's very interesting. Just not new sellers interested in taking the market lower. Little head and shoulders here. Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to sell. I would like to sell, but I don't want to sell here. All right, so we have a new sell. Was this a new seller? Nope. Oh, dude, this context is very tricky because it can go either way here. We're right at that inflection point, so I can't really touch it. This is a new seller here. All right, so new seller pushing up into this buyer. This is a new seller. Well, we'll see where this lands. They'll sell a couple up into the back end of this, play the back end of this new seller. If he gets taken, we cut it. This is how it's going to go. All right. Seller's active still. Probably could have covered one with the context of today, but that's all right. Very interesting. I'm trying not to go too heavy here because the way that this is reacting, It's like we have a liquid player here, but this buyer doesn't even seem too strong. It just doesn't seem like there's sellers. I think sellers are tired. That's what I think. And there's still someone offloading liquidity here, but I think they're just tired. Buy volume waned here, so would expect this to go a little lower. I should be. I'm tempted to take these base hits here. Buy volume got even worse there. We'll take one as a base hit. I would like to see a flush though. I flush back down to that buyer down there, that bidder. Oh, this is a new buyer though here, technically. Oh, so there's a little bit of overlap down there. I need to be paying attention. Okay. So buyer's looking to reinforce that position here. That's where we're hitting it, but I wouldn't mind getting that overlap 107. 107, 108. 107. Kind of see if we play the back end at 111 too, get a couple. All right, but we are running into this buyer that's trying to take it up, so let's see how it works here. A little flash, new seller taking this down as well. Here to here, so they're kind of tripled up their ante here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that one there too. All right, get a couple base hits. The way it reacted there was really heavy off the bottom of that. Okay, so we have buyers here. We have a big player here. You can consider it big reinforcement. So where do I want to play? That's the question. Still feel like this is going to go higher. I would like for it to kind of tap on me first, though. I prefer for it to flush down, catch a bid down here. Yeah. And we play like the back end of this at the 100 level. All right, let's see. Kind of flat this morning. It is wide range. I mean, we're 50-point swings here. It's really wide range here. Not able to really get into anything. Just peeking. Just peeking. Oh, well, we took out this player. Oh, this is very interesting. Very tough to trade. This is dojing out, but why it's tough to trade is because the buyers are stepping up their position and there's a new seller kind of actively selling, but this feels like the buyer is going to take this seller. That's what it feels like. Maybe it right here. All right, these guys are gone. All right. Nothing for me to do over on the house account. There is a little bit of a trend break though, so may look to take this long. Get really tricky. Just rejecting right off of that 150s. Big bidder though, so this is like a double bid area right here. So may look to move this position up a touch. 2450. 2650. Play the back end at 121. Let's see. Very interesting. This player is still really active, but I don't know. Again, another Head and Shoulders. Like, the Head and Shoulders is getting clean, but I don't know. Again, I'm not a patterns player. Really, we have this selling liquidity that we're just running into. There we go. Now looking maybe to push it up now. Let's see if this is a new bidder. We could break this guy. Very interesting. Just been caught a little bit outside here. All right, 3, 2, 1. Do we crack this player? Oh, man. That's crazy. All right, this is a new bidder here. This guy's hanging on by a sliver. I still think this flies. 1 minute, 40 seconds left. If we fail a third time, I don't know about how I feel about buying down here. Maybe for the range stuff, but. All right, so this buyer's really looking to press this up here. Should I try one at 39? I'm going to take a couple long. I'm going to take a couple stabs. Take some at 140. I have a feeling this is going to crack it. I don't think there's anybody for this to go down with. So even if this does come down, I'm not too concerned about it. I want to see it come tap up this 173s first. Who is this? How am I missing this player here? Just didn't mark him out? 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's not marking people out this morning. That's great. Oh, that's 32nd. All right, well, 32nd. That's all right. Still need to mark him though. As you can see, we tapped right up into that. Well, in that case, I'll take 1. In the case of this player, I failed to mark. Is there anybody else I failed to mark while I'm over here? All right. Oh, that's too far. Come back. All right, so we broke above this player, so this guy's gone. Seller's gone. So the buyer's doing a pretty good job here. This is looking flaggy again. I don't even know if I want to play this player here. I'm not even sure. Should I take a little stab? What's that, 173? I feel like we flash above him. I'm going to play I'll take 173 take profit. But if I'm going to play this player, I'm playing the 180 back end. Playing the back end of this guy for sure. I don't want to play the middle of this guy. I could have taken one at 173, but I still can take one at 173. Oh, did I miss it? Yeah. Oh, well. All right, so let's look at the house blend strat. Let's have a little peek here. So volume's nice. It's where we wanted it to be above. We're getting a 2-bar break here. As long as the price action's clean, I'm going to take this long. I would like a little increase in volume, but this initial volume got above it, so that's good. We'll take that. If it goes green. If it goes red, then there's nothing I can do. All right, in the short term here, I don't like how this is pressing up against this, so I'm going to go even lighter. We'll play the very back end of this player here. There should be, let me see, any more 5-minute players here? Let's see, what do we got? Why am I not marking any of these guys? 1, 2. All right, there's a 5-minute. Let's see here. 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll overlap here. That might be the spot up there at the 200 level here. Yeah, might be it. So let's see. So we tapped up into that liquidity there, bounced off. I could have taken a short and I didn't. Would have been 20 points. Now I'm feeling less positive about it. Wait. Am I marking these from a 30-second? Oh, these are 5-minute buyers. Okay, that's interesting. Let me see, is there 30-second I can get in here with? All right, here's a little bit of 30-second here. I normally have these marked out, but every time I alt-tab on the top step, for some reason it owns me. So do I want to play this player? Or do I want to play this player up here? I'll go small. I'll go 3. About to get filled. Just missed me. Little reaction there. Oh man. Look at that. I'm still gonna play the back end. I'm playing really conservative. There we go. Got filled here. Let's see. I'm playing the back end only. We're running into a lot of liquidity back here. And we're just kind of casually strolling through it. So, which means this buyer is pretty strong. A minute left in this other buyer here. So I'm going to look to go long on my house account. And that's a wrap. That's a wrap there. Okay. So played that, tapping up into this liquidity. I want to play this 200 level. This is the level I want to play. See if I could be a little bit more surgical here. Are these sellers? Real sellers? No. All right, here's one. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so tapping into the next pool here. The 200 level is going to be, let's see here. I'm going to go, let's see here. I'm going to go 200. That's a little, I'm going to go 3. What's this? 201.50. Oh, sell more, sell more, sell more, sell more, sell more. Dang it, I didn't even get it fast enough. I'm like spam clicking. All right, where do I want to be at? 203 again? 203. Let's go like this. This is where I want to be. So let's see. Okay, got that fill. All right, now let's see here. Now I'm in kind of heavier. All right, so this guy's gone. Oh, is that a new candle? Oh, no. All right, I'm long here on my other account. Let's see here. Let's go down a little bit. A little reaction here. There we go. Covered a couple there. A couple more. We need to chill out on the crazy holds here. I am long here on this account, by the way. Am going to be looking for the market to go to 277. That's interesting. Okay, 277. And then we're going to put a 3-point stop here. All right. All right, back on this account. Let's see here. Should have taken in one more there. Took out 2 more here. Hold the rest. And then we cut above this player here. So he's gone. He's gone. He's been tapped into. Wait, what just happened here? Was I not long here? What just happened? How did that not work out? 77. I accidentally tapped something? Alright, well, there's that. Tempted to just cut this trade, not gonna lie. I'll limit it down here again. 20 points. This is all new, fresh buying. I think we still come up into this player. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it. Let's get positive. Alright. See here. So new buyer. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. 5-minute buyer? Yes, it's a new 5-minute buyer as well. That's right, we marked this one. Boom, boom. So this is all new 5-minute buying right from here to here. So they are definitely, I definitely am trying to get long here. Let's see. Might get one there. This guy's gone. Wouldn't mind getting long down here again, up here, this little level right here. This would be an area where I want to get long. I don't know about this heavy, or how heavy I am right now, but looking for a little reaction here. Get my hand in the cookie jar up here. Really, I'm going to play it down here though. So if we crack this player, I'm going to play him here and some of this overlap right here. So let's see what happens here. Already got the flush a little bit, so if we end up going lower, that's all right. I'm in for 2, by the way, on this contract. 2! All right, where's this at? 135? Let's put a 3-point stop here, an actual 3-point stop here. 120, 118. All right, there we go. And then we're going to be looking for 363. Okay, so I'm going to be looking to go long here. Got my hand in the cookie jar just in case. I could put one at 59 or halfway in between these buyers, maybe. This is about halfway, actually. It's about a 50% retracement. I don't think I'll get back. I'm going to leave those there, but I don't think I'm going to get there. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so we're positive. That was a nice short right off that level. See that? That's exactly where I wanted to go short, right there, that 200. Ooh. It was only 40 points, or 30 points, but still. I wanted to be a little bit heavier positioned. Couldn't sell fast enough. I was spamming that sell button. I was like, sell. Sell into me. Probably could still go long here for another. Go retest this area again for 20 points. I probably could have took another, but I don't want, I've been a little out of position here today, so I'm trying to go light. When I'm out of position, I'm trying to go very, very light. By the way, this candle gets drawn all the way down here. All right, so this is your actual 5-minute zone right here. And I would like to play the back end of this 5-minute zone. So if we do retrace, like if we tap that guy, that liquidity pull up there again, retrace a little bit, this is going to be the area I'm going to look to go long. We do have a new seller here, by the way. So this is another seller here. I need to keep up on this. Coffee's starting to kick in. I can feel it. Might go give me another cup. I was up too early. This time change got me. All right, let's see if we drift down a little bit. Those 30-40s I'm taking long for show. Should get a little love here. I don't want to take more. I honestly hope we come down here. I would love to get in long here. Not a trading recommendation, by the way. Please trade your own risk. All right, tapping into some of this buying liquidity up here. Are they tired? Maybe. Oh, oh, oh. Still, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get in at 59, 50. Let me see here, 59. Right above it. Just in case they want to play games with me. 49. Oh, a couple of 50. Just in case they do a flash and grab. All right, big buyer here. New buyer. Again, so this isn't, they're really reinforcing this level, trying to take this up. We're gonna see where this one sits. Wherever this guy retraces, that's where this is gonna sit. Didn't retrace much. I'm gonna take one more long. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling. This is not good. I shouldn't trade with feelings, actually. It's a poor decision what I just did right now, but okay. The question is, do I go short again at 203? I think I should. I should in the short term at least. Tap against the 203 level. I don't know. We could just rip faces right above it. I got my one short. I don't know about the second one. All right, little 15 pointer. There's some selling liquidity here. Should get a little reaction off this. Get a baby reaction. Now I want to see an actual full-fledged. I'm going to take a 1 off at 197. And then I'm going to hold on to one. Just, I don't know. This is a double player here. Double liquidity to get over here. So there's a lot. This isn't easy. But it's saying, my other thing's saying 277, which is this liquidity back here. That's what my other strat's telling us. 277. So we're going to fly, rip, rip. All right, let's find out. Could get a little 3-bar play extension here. You know what? Okay, not new buying. That's kind of scary, actually. Not new buying interest. Let's see. Do we need to gain strength? You guys need help? Because I can help you down here. This is where I'm available to help you. Alright, so if we try it again, I'm going to move this guy. Big sell volume. See how this other one ticks. So I'm playing the top end of this range. If this player gets taken, I'm closing this one. Right, I'm going to cover this one. And then I'm going to wait for that rotation down here. So tapping into this liquidity a little bit. That's still nothing too crazy. The sell kind of waned. I could even take another one. I could have even taken another one. But we'll see. Oh, I might go get more coffee after this. Let me in. 277, huh? I'm holding on to these two. If this player breaks, I'm cutting them, expecting a rotation. I'm going to try and catch a big bid down here. This is just me putting my hand in the cookie jar, expecting to rip above these levels. Maybe, yeah, I think we rip above this one too if we do rip, but yeah. I just need to get a little bit of pricing. That's the only thing. All right, the seller waned as well, so we're just waiting on the market here. I'm gonna add 2 more. 2 more. See if I get a little better pricing here. 1 more. All right, I'm gonna go 4 here. 4 here on the break. It's kind of heavy now, so this is risking 60 points, 120 bucks minimum. Should see a little scoop here. This player is big, so if it does it, it's going to do it in a flash. Not a new buyer. That's the only thing scaring me a little bit here. Probably a little heavy for being this up into position. It's getting it's so weirdly thin. I'm not even seeing this here. There we go. Here's a crack. Probably could have got better pricing there. Very interesting. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I feel like this is going to go. I feel like they're preparing to blast through this in one go all the way up to 277, which I'm going to start shorting at roughly 267. A lot of liquidity to get over here, so I'm going to see what happens. Come on, Nelly. All right, new buyer here. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a new buyer reinforcing. Here it is. New buyer. Took out some of the seller here. Very interesting reactions here. It's very interesting. I don't know. This seller's really trying to take out this buyer. I just don't know if they have the gusto. I think we at least come to 210, 212, which is up here, playing into the second level here. I don't know. It's getting kind of tricky. I don't want to play the, this is tapped now a few times. If this buyer ends up getting scooped, I'm going to cut it. Wait for, I'm going to wait for reinforcements down here. I may not even play this that aggressive, because if that guy breaks, I'm going to play the back end of this now. Play it more like that. Yeah. All right, new seller. They're just playing games with each other right now. This is super mutant head and shoulders here. Shoulder. He's got one head. He's got two heads, like a Cerberus. Got three-headed head and shoulders. All right, so if this player is gone, see here, we're out. If this player is gone right here, this is the one. Increase, increase, increase. So not only did we chew up this guy, we put pressure here, which is putting a lot of pressure into this now. So it's either this liquidity rips it, or we cut it. Still, I'm staying. Gotta stay until this guy's gone. Take a couple more, just in case we crack them. All right, here we go. If we crack this one, I'm out. For realsies this time. Well, it wasn't before. All right, here we go. Now we're cracking. Let's see. Might be the rotation. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna cut this one. Oh, it stayed in. Oh my gosh, last second. All right, I'm getting in for 5 again until he cracks it all the way. This is a sliver. I thought he cracked it. This could hurt me. This could be hurting. That's all right. I have to follow the rules here. This is all new selling. I'm just sad about pricing. I'm getting such poor fills on pricing here. All right, this could be the real one right here. Nope, still held. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, well, this guy's serious here, so this is taken. This is starting to get into taken a little bit. All right, 7. Let's see. Look at this. This is craziness. All right. Real seller. Buyer waned here, so this is getting kind of sketch, but I have to follow the mantra here. Very interesting. It feels thick today. It feels fat. Feels like this is just a slug moping around. This isn't feeling snappy. All right, new buyer. He's still a sliver here, so I still think this guy gets taken and we go up to 270, so, which is why I'm in this trade, but still, it's just it's very thick. So if this player cracks, I don't even know. I may want to play only this area here. I may not want to play like the upside. I'm probably a little heavy for this top and angle here. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's got to be a break for sure this time. Okay, there we go. We're out for real this time. Okay, so teetering today. A little back and forth. Expecting a little bit of some shorting down here. Could play a little overlap on 139s. These guys are just kind of playing with each other. They're fighting each other. I'm getting caught in the middle of it. You see how nasty the price action's kind of looking, right? So kind of a rip up, dip. If it goes down, I'm gonna try and catch that bid down there. Really tricky. So today I need to lighten it up. We go singles today. Hitting with 5s, adding to 5s, and I'm just kind of burning it up, holding big positions. It's all right. We have these days. It's recognizing it, right? So recognizing that, I'm just going to pivot a little bit. Not be too crazy. Still in the long here in my my house account, by the way. This house account has a wide stop, 118, and looking up to get up to 277. This is just blowing my mind right now. New seller into this buyer. Although I want to be long, I'm not liking this. These guys dilly-dallying over here. I want to see this kind of break. This could be the break. Yeah. Let's see. So this one's long, 2. Looking to get up a rotation of 277s. This one, this may be the move here. This may be the move that really yeah, look at this. This may be what actually starts to take out the buyer here. I'm not going to get out of position again, but I really want to. But I'm definitely not going to be a buyer up there. If anything, I'd be a buyer down here, the 182s. Go 3. It comes down. Oh, just missed it. All right. Let's see. Where does this start? Right here? This thing's going to blow the top off of this, I feel like. It's going to blow the top off. It's going to get crazy. I need to get better pricing. Oh, the pain. The agony. Let's see if we get it. All right, I'm in. Skip it. I'm just going to hold on to this position. I'm going to go get another cup of coffee. Yeah, I could have got it there. Don't tell me I could have got it there. This is, oh my, and then we get the fill there. Okay, over trading territory. We'll go get a cup of coffee. I'm walking away from this position. I have all my fills down there, so if we do flash back down, then you guys know where my fills are at. I'm hoping to come back with a full cup of coffee and 277. That's what I'm hoping to come back to, so I'll be back. All right. So, one progress that we made, we took out a seller. Well, there's still a sliver of one. Could have been a little short here, but I don't know. I feel like with how this price action's moved, I feel like it's much more likely that this seller gets his face ripped off up here. So that's what I'm looking for. The seller to get his face ripped off. I feel like if it happens, it's gonna happen big, it's gonna happen quick. Let's go look at our house account real fast. House account's over here. So there's our trend here. We're just sticking to the trend. Pivot high. And here's our first break. So 30 seconds, this bar flip screen. This is our second break. We're going to add to the long here. But we'll see. Because we're risking similar amounts today. So this would be very interesting. This is a little bit of a bear trap here. See, retested the extreme. Came up into the ring. So a little bit of a bear trap. I'm going to sell 2 on my other account to kind of cover just a touch here because of the context of that trap. This could get a little interesting here. See the trap here? So broke out a candle, the wicks and bodies almost came back to bodies again. So this is a bull trap, but we are in the context of a strong uptrend. We did retest the extreme though. Let's see, was it within 7 points? It's about 10 points. So this is, in my opinion, a new high here. So not a retest of the extreme. So we'll see what happens here though. Could get a little short on the short term. Trying to preserve my little account here. We've been hovering around. Well, we took a big slap in the face this morning. They're just out of position. I need to stop trading first 10 minutes of the day. So there are going to be some of these bulls trapped up here. There's a liquidity player up here. I would like to get in a different position personally. If this guy breaks here, I'm going to cut this trade. If this guy breaks, we did take a little bit of profit up here just to secure a touch. So we'll see. Holding on to these. This player is still active, as you can see. I don't know. If we do come down, though, this is that level I'm trying to play right here. Trying to play a little of that action right there. This 125's area. For shout. And then if we crack that, dude, this is all like... See how big this buyer is? How big the box is? It's like 100 points. So I don't like playing. I think this is going to move very quickly through this if it cracks, and we kind of play the back end of this player. So that's how I've kind of noticed with when you have big players like this guy up here. You can actually mark him, but when you have big players like this, which is basically going to be like a fair value gap on a different time frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does the one start at 1? 1. Alright, so here's a player within the player. And then let's see here. We got another 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. So yeah. So I'd prefer to play like 50% of the back end. So like 65 and then 80. I could do this over here. It'd be a little faster. There we go. Kind of a chill day. I mean, we are long on the house account up to 177. We're looking for that 277, sorry. Which would put us right up at this liquidity level up here, which I wouldn't actually mind playing short. The 277 to 80 short. That would actually be pretty sweet little setup, I feel like. Alright, so let's get back over here. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I just pushed it. Well, now I'm here. That's alright. Okay, buy volume waning, sell volume increasing. So if this behaves contrary to what the volume is suggesting, meaning if the sell volume is saying there's a new player here, which that's what it's saying. It's saying, hey, there's a new player here, new seller. but we keep ripping through these quote unquote new sellers, right? To me, that becomes very trappish to me. It becomes very, I'm sorry, not trappish, short squeeze. It feels like a short squeeze because shorters are aggressively taking it, but they lightly get scooped up. They're just getting squeezed over and over and over again. So that's kind of what is not necessarily happening here. We do have new buyers, but it does feel a little offbeat right now. New buyers are getting swept. New sellers are getting swept. It is very interesting. And this is super choppy right here in this little context here, but yeah. Remember, if this player cracks, I'm out. 82s. So I'm going to be looking either to reposition at 165s or I want the big bid down here. Maybe front run some at 140s. So we'll see. Remember, we said this is a bull trap if I wasn't in the 2-bar break already down here. So if this short was active here, so I covered 2, this is almost getting its fill. Its fill would be right here at 80s, right down here. So let's see. Let us see. Go to the 5-minute. Just sprinkle over this 5-minute. That kind of looks like uni. It's like uni colored. All right. Very, very interesting price action. There's no real way for me to, like, I want to theorize it, right? Like, if I was going to put a theory behind it, we obviously have a player here. This buyer has been trying to reinforce this market since, like, back here. They were, like, trying to do all this again. They're doing it again. They're buying, staking up, buying, and it's like they're doing things that don't happen that often. So what do I mean by that? I mean, like if we look up here, there's not really a lot of like 5-minute overlap. You see that? How there's not a lot of 5-minute overlap? There's just not a lot of it. This player up here does have a decent amount of some overlap though. Oh, I hear my monkey waking up. Here, this is a lot of like congestion. Hey, good morning. What's up, dude? Cool. I got you a waffle. You want to go eat a waffle? Yeah? Oh, yeah, you're doing some hand signals. Okay. Let's go eat a waffle. I'll be right back, but this is the long I'm wanting still. If we crack this liquidity, then it's gone. But I'm expecting to blow through 77s. This is a little bit of some 30. This is the only one I'm considering playing. Yeah, I know this looks kind of messy, but if we look over here, let me see here, 74. So if we look over here, this is the same thing, right? These are the same. Essentially, let me see if I can get them the same size. Roughly. Okay. So they're roughly the same size. So the idea is we have 2 5-minute players here, right? 2 5-minute liquidity zones. And we have 2 30-second liquidity zones that overlap. You see that? So I kind of want to get in, like, I want to front run this and play the back end of this with a little bit of insurance. So if it does fly up, it should come down a little bit so I can cover just in case. That's what I'm expecting. Got you a waffle, Pop. You want to go get your waffle? All right. So just keep an eye out here. Not trying to be too crazy here because this price action is funky on the 30-second even. So give me a second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Whoa, another rejection here. Interesting. Okay. So 5-minute rejection off of this again. This player is still holding very well. So this is interesting because now with that look at the volume of this rejection here. This is going to put a lot of pressure on the downside. So, oh, what to do here? Let me see. Increase in volume. So this is a double player here. This is like a floating double player though. Let's see, boom, boom. So why is this not marked? Why is this not marked? Increase, increase. This needs to be marked. Why it's not marked, I have no idea. All right, so this is a new green buyer here again. So again, we have a little bit of overlap down here at these levels. So I may look to move up this position a little bit here. I still want to play this one down here, but I'm going to look to move up this position just in case. See, this is not... Whoa, 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 whoa. You know, good? So very tricky. We're just playing between these two players here. This buyer is being more aggressive, though. The seller is not really being aggressive. The seller's offloading liquidity up there, but he's not... Every time we come down, we can't find new sellers. But it's going to get to a point where if we can't take them, people might be getting some cold feet. So again, a lot of overlap down here. Very interesting. You don't really see this too often on 5-minute. I don't, at least. So this would be interesting. I think this all gets ran through eventually. Again, we are in the long on the house account here. So expecting with the new pivot high here, expecting a rotation up to 277. That's what I'm looking for. We do have an active seller up here, the 210s, 211s. That was almost 30 points on this down 20 points. Still active. I still think that this seller is going to get blown through. And then when this seller gets blown through, it's going to be, we're blown through this guy, and I think we're going to come all the way up to here at least. But if it gets crazy, which I don't know if it will get crazy, but if it gets crazy, we could even tap into this. But if we tap into this, we're flying. I don't know. We're going to go another 180 points today? Possibly. Possibly. But if we do fly up into here, I'm going to look to play the back end of this at 362, 380. That's where I'm going to be looking to play. So, all right. So bouncing off that zone again. I'm just staying in for the ride here. Nothing really much for me to do. This is a new buyer as well. There's nothing much for me to do. My position feels better now, right? I feel like I'm in a good position now. Just nothing much. Nothing I could do. Just kind of pressing up against this seller up here, trying to take him out. The market's trying to just gain that strength. It's not reacting too heavy. There is a seller here, but whoa. What's up? What do you got? You got some stuff on your hands? Okay, got you. All right. All right. Yeah, very interesting. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted to just take, but there's nothing that's telling me take yet. We have a little bit of like this algorithm. It's like algo buying, just trying to cut up through here. It's probably more like this, actually. So I'm in a pretty good position considering now, not from earlier, but we'll see. What's up? What's up? Oh, you need this? Okay, good job. Good job. Yeah, we'll see. The house account is saying 277. That's what the house account's saying. So we're going to see if we get a little rip here. Actually, is this a 2-bar break? Let me check this real fast. Ooh, it is a 2-bar break. Did the volume get above? It did get above. All right, that's another long then. And the stop for this one's going to be 81.50 roughly. Stop sell 1. All right, so this gets umbrellaed as well. Whoa, whoa, wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Here, you want blanket? I got you. Ah, there you go. Let's get those feet covered up. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, it's looking bullish from this standpoint, right? Looks like we're just kind of getting ready for this huge extension. We're up about, what are we up? 20 points? 20 points, yeah. 20 points. So looking to get 80 points. That's what we're looking to get. This is a new buyer here on the 32nd. New buyer on well, not a new buyer on the 5-minute yet. We're going to find out. Really got to press. This is acting cold, so this is a good sign for the longs. It's saying that that seller's becoming satisfied. That's what we want. By the way, this guy is gone. This guy is gone. So, there we go. Should happen quick. If it happens, it should really open up. I may take one at 44, 45 and try and reload. Let's see, if we take this guy out, 44, 45, let's see, 43.50. I think this is fair. I think this is fair. We should really get legs if we open up here, but let's see. 3 minutes left. Needs to happen now. Roughly, what is this? 30 points. It's not too crazy yet. Let's see. Let's see if we get a little leg here. It looks much cleaner on this chart, obviously, because it's a cleaner chart, but. And then we have a new high here. So this is, again, a new high. So if this opens up again, I add a third to this house account. So we will see what happens here. All right. This one's hanging on by a thread. Back into this liquidity. I still think it just blasts through this. Blast through. But we'll see. It's been an interesting morning. Very slow, interesting morning, but this looks very very bullish. If we're looking at just purely price action. Tunes? Well, I could probably throw on something. Let me see. I could probably throw on some tunes. Let me see. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. You guys might get a little cartoons in your ear for a second. Hold on. All right, there we go. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. So back to the charts here. I'm assuming we ripped this quick, which I don't even know if I want to sell one here. To be honest with you, I would almost prefer to sell one at 66. Beginning of this one, the back end of 54. We're gonna see. It's not reacting crazy bullish to the upside. I mean, I shouldn't say very strong. It's just, I think shorts are gonna start having to cover here, and that's what's gonna really amplify it. There's no new selling, no big selling interest here, so that's that. I don't know if you guys heard that. My kid just blasted one. That was crazy. I'm going to move these over here because I don't think it's going to last that long. And this might, so go like that. All right. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get an actual couple legs here. See if we can get a couple legs here. Just teetering at the top of this. 30 seconds left. If we take out the seller completely, it could be really good. I still would like to have a little bit better reaction than this. This isn't reacting right to me. I'm going to take one here. I just don't like the reaction. Maybe get a reload here. Take that one off. I may play down into the 98s, 198s again. See if it comes down here. The new 5-minute. This is a new 5-minute here, so I'm gonna need this. Sorry, this looks a little messy. It's gonna make sense in a second. There it is. So this is our new 5-minute buyer here. And the top of this will go wherever it lands. So again, more buying, more reinforcing. May look to, yeah, a couple of overlaps. Very interesting. May look to buy this right here. Down there. Maybe the back end of that. Back here. All right. So failed to break above the seller here. Last second, he pushed it off. Was able to hold it off. So, oops. So we'll see. See if we ramp up here. And then again, the house strat here, as long as we break above, we got 4 minutes left. As long as we're above this volume, which we already are, we can take it long if this bar is green. So continue to take it long. Pre-market highs at 248. That's going to act as some resistance up there, that 248. So we're going to see how that works here. Very slow day. Doesn't seem very fast. I mean, we're moving kind of big moves, right? I mean, this was, what was this? 200-point move. It just seemed like it's happening very melancholily. Is that a word? Melancholy? What's the verb for that? Still looking for shorts below 200. So if it goes below 200, you're looking to short it? Little King. Yeah, new seller here. Here we go. All right, tapping into some of that buying liquidity down here. Could have went long there at 198, but in the Discord call also. Which one? Well, it's all good. Whichever one you are. Oh, okay, yeah. No. I knew which Discord. I just didn't know which person, but yeah. So shorts, if it goes below 200, you're looking to short it. I should have went long there right on that double tap, but that's all right. I want to see us kind of come down a little farther. And if we do end up cracking this player here, so this player is going to play the back end of this. So if 185 gets cracked, I'm getting out, and then I'm going to try and rotate into this down here. 167s. And this one we should get a little bid. And if we catch a little bit here, I should probably do it on the 5 minute. If we catch a little bit here, I'm looking to sell towards the new seller and then trying to play a little bit bigger position down to the 125s. But for how this is all overlapping, it feels kind of fabricated. There's no really other way for me to explain that. Overlap like this doesn't happen too often on the 5 minute. See how this green areas are all overlapping like this? So it's like I'm playing the overlap, but at the same time, there we go. Got a filled order down here. So this one ended up getting filled. Let's see if this one takes the bounce. I got in for another one here. This buyer's gone. Let's see here. And this guy's getting chewed up. So remember, I'm playing the back end of this. So if this right here, if we crack to it at 184, I'm going to be out of this long here. But the house account's still in long. I don't move this position unless we get something substantial. So maybe a 2-bar break. See here, 714, 18. Yeah, if this 2-bar breaks, it would give me reason to get out of that trade. But besides that, there we are. See if we catch a little bidder down here. All right, so we popped here. So if this is still going to act bullish, I think we come from here. This is a brand new seller. Boom, 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 boom. Very nice selling. Oh, not this one. All right, so we could come back up to 202. That's where I'm looking to take off one of them around the 200 level. Yeah, I am definitely on Discord just because they could hear it on the stream, and I don't want. I hope I'm not talking on Discord. Yeah, okay, I'm not. Okay, good. Yeah, so probably I didn't want to cover one only for 5 points. I still want to see a little bit of a rotation up before we go down. We'll see though. If we end up cracking this 184, then that's that. That's the way it will work today. But this is a new seller up here, all the way up here at 202. So I probably can get rid of both of them up towards the 200 level to play a quick little scalp here. Ooh, big drop. New buyer though. This is interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens here. Technically, this is a new buyer here. Again, reinforcing that position down here. Let's see what happens. All right, on the house account, we're still long. Didn't get stopped out. Close though. So getting, sorry, not stopped out. Getting rid of one of these cells, so limiting the risk here. This is from a 2-bar break over here. We are currently broken in this market here, and if we flip red in the 5 minutes, I think this would be the context for me to actually flip the play. It's very tough though, but considering we're still in the pre-market range, a 2-bar break would actually make me flip the script here. Very interesting price action. So we're going to see. May get stopped out for one here. Oh, I need to be paying attention over here. Okay, so about to close here. So this is where that congestion is here. So if this guy closes 18 seconds, if we close below this, I'm cutting these two. I'm going to look for a bigger rotation. So we'll see. Four, three, two, one. It's, oh, that's on the line. That's really tough. All right, so let's say this guy's gone. This guy is gone. This guy's gone. We're holding on by a thread here. And on the 5 minute, this guy's gone. Yeah, we're going to see. It's going to be very interesting. New seller here. Looking to reinforce their position. Right here. Seller here. Boom, boom. Double up here. Between here and here. This is a little bit of a double up here at this line, 196. So this may be a case for me to cut it. I still want to see the bottom end of this cut. I want to see the bottom end of this go though. Okay, one shorts. So Little King's in for 192 short. What's your target? Yeah, we did break this little trend here. So I'm just looking for this player to get cut completely. This one right here. That's what I'm looking for. If this guy gets cut, then I'm out. 160 or 122. Okay. Got you. Okay, got cut out of one of my other longs. 1 minute 38 in that one. That's 3, 2, 1. This one's out. All right, so this one's gone. This guy's gone. All right, 1 minute 38 in this candle. So this one's a 2-bar. You can't really see. I'm gonna show you the other one here. 2-bar break here. If this one, I still want the volume to get above this one. That volume nice, but it had a nice uptick. So if this volume gets above it, I'm gonna short here, even though I know there's buyers at 160. So it could catch a bid and go up again, but we're gonna see. 1 minute left in this. Keeping an eye on this one. All right, so on this one, we kind of cracked through a lot of these players. The seller's trying to take it up. This is a huge buyer stepped in though here. This guy is looking to reinforce. So we're gonna see how this one's gonna work, but I still would prefer to buy up here. I may want to spread this out a little bit, play a little bit more at the 167. I get there quick enough. Buy 3 and then buy. Let's see. We'll see if it works. All right, so 22 seconds left. Volume's getting up there. I'm going to need to maybe reverse my, well, actually, I'm going to cut it and then reverse it. So we'll see. Volume is close. I think the volume's going to be good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to cut that, go short. Now we're going to look for, let's see here. Even though we could catch a bid here, I know we could, but I'm just playing this. This one has its own set of rules here. This system is played as it comes. So it runs out, it runs out. All right, so roughly we got a decent fill, so we should be looking for there. We're gonna go 3-point stop up here. So let's see here, 19, 21, 22, roughly, okay. So this one's gone. I did flip short off a 2-bar. Let me just make sure the 5 minute didn't have anything. Is this a 2-bar 5 minute? No. No. Okay. Just making sure the 15-minute didn't give me nothing that I'm missing here, because that would be bad. All right, let's have a little peek over here. So I'm trying to play the area down here. The seller is selling up his position. I mean, defending his position. So this price action was very interesting. This player is still active up here. The seller, I still think he gets ran through, but with how he defended it there, it'll be very interesting to watch how this kind of concludes. This seller's gone. I mean, this buyer's gone, by the way. And we're starting to rotate down a little bit. This isn't a new seller on the 5 minutes, so I'm going to hold off of that. Still think that this could get retraced. Would like to see a little flash down though, and then it rip back up for me to get back up into these areas. So, and then down here I could play as well. If we start cracking a lot of these buyers though, I don't know. Could probably play in this pocket somewhere. Play the back end here. You said 122s. I like the 122s as well, by the way. I love the 122s actually. Let's see here. Play like this. All right. New seller again. It's continuing to take it down. New seller again. Right here. A little overlap. Could sell at 183s maybe. Take a couple, see what happens. So I like the way this overlaps. If this guy goes, I go. Actually, 190s actually have another little bidder here. We'll see. Might catch one right here. If it flies up. 8 seconds left. Buy volume's waning here. It's going to give more pressure to the downside. May try to play the back end here a little bit. So let's see here. See how the volume stacks up. That volume decreased, so this could put pressure to the downside again. Moved your stop to, okay, so either 160, you're going to sell one at 160, okay. And then you moved your stop to 189, okay. Yep. Reasonable, very reasonable. Got a little bit here. I'm in small, so if this player goes, this gets covered. Expecting a little tap, grab. I don't really see it on a 5 minute though, so I don't want to be too aggressive here. If anything, this buyer is still stronger. I don't see real big selling yet. I'm going to try and get mine grabbed at 67.61. Even though we are chunking into some of this buying liquidity, really our players right now are 214 and 175 as of right now. I mean, this is just where we're at. We have 30-second sellers at these zones here. So it's 30 seconds isn't going to carry less weight, right? So, but the way the volume's kind of tapping in here, I don't know. They're trying to reinforce this position here at 175. I still think we can get one more little push flash and then come up. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. I'll buy one more at 167.50 just because I want to be in for 3 on the way up. Now, if this player cracks, it can get really heavy. That's the only thing that's scary. I'm not going to try and buy it all the way up, but we're going to see. Very interesting. All right, let's see if we get the little leg down here. Let us see. This buyer is still stronger. I just want to see a little bit of a tap and run. I want to see a little shh. I'll see the market just fly down and then rip up from here and then test these highs again. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Let's see. Get me. There we go. Got fill for 4 or fill for 3. Flash down there. You can't really see it because the liquidity scooped it up so fast. So that wick will print a little later. And then this 4 down here is what I'm looking for. So if we can get this one, that'd be a little nicer. Here we go. There we go. Got filled for 7 there. So this is the player I want to play off of right here. With the context of how that happened, it's a spooky. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know that it's kind of sketch. So I'm going to be looking to cover a couple of these as it goes up. It's acting very solemn and slow right now. So I'm not really understanding how this is. Let's see if we can get a little bit. I'm going to take a couple off there because it's not reacting as fast as I want it to react. You can tell there's liquidity here. It's just very funky. So I'll hold the 5. If we crack these players, then it's going to get a little interesting. So this play is reinforced. Let's see if this player actually reinforces. If we crack this player, I'm going to cover a couple more. Yep, no problem. That sounds good, Little King. Yeah, that price is very funky. It's very thick today. Let's see. Should catch a tiny bit here, I'm assuming. But if we don't, you still have a little bit of insurance down here. So I will cover a couple. I have a little insurance down here, but I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's see. You can see that this buyer is still looking to reinforce this zone. It's not reacting like how I want it to, though. So let me see. If we don't flush, I'm going to take 2 more off. I'm just not liking the reaction. I want it a little hotter than this. This is acting kind of cold right now. So with how cold this is reacting, 2 minutes left. Take 2 more. I want to have 1. I'm going to be holding on to 2. I don't want to be holding on to 3. So I'm going to take 1 more off here and just let it rotate. This is a little insurance at 150. So if we catch a bit at 150, I don't mind actually pumping up to the upside here. There we go. There's 150. So this should actually have a little reaction. This player is gone. So this player is gone. I'm gone with this player here. Even if we rotate up, I don't want to play the middle range. I would prefer to play. Oh, you know what? I should have played the middle range because we're still in the 5-minute context here. But that's okay. That's okay. I still think this buyer is stronger. So if this buyer holds, that was a little blunder there because this was the insurance here off this player. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. The buy volume came in pretty hot. I should get back in here, but I don't want to like chase buy. Let's see if we get good enough pricing. I'm going to take 1 here long. But really, I don't love it. I'm just doing it for the insurance of the 160s. So let's see here. Where do I want to get long down here? I could probably play the back end of 134. Front run 140s. All right, let's see what happens. By the way, the house account, we reversed it. So we are short, looking for 131. That's where I'm looking to go short. We ended up playing, so this ended up being test at the extreme. We did a 2-bar break here, right here. Right here, 2-bar break, 1, 2. The volume got above this seller is what we wanted. It got above that, so we ended up taking that context. Still need to get down to 131. It'll be interesting to see what happens either way. We're long here just based off of trying to play this little insurance play. I want to see the 21 seconds. If 21 seconds we cut through this player, then I close this trade because I was playing the double here. So when you get multiple doubles like this, they're just funky. I just don't really trust them that much. I may want to play, this might actually heat up. I'm going to play the back end of this. All right, and this should be closing. 1 second. Okay, so we're closing this. This guy's gone. This guy got eaten up into. And this guy's starting to get eaten up. So for this, I don't want to go too crazy here. I'm covering, rotating. I'm looking for that buyer. Now we do have a big seller that's been happening here. Like this is an actual like selling block, should retrace it a touch. But still, this isn't new selling either. None of this. This is still your liquid player up here. So I still think we could rotate up. I still think that we can rotate up. But this is a nice little block here. So we'll see how this works out. Yeah, still short on my house account though, looking for that 131. And then if we actually get another 2-bar here, I'm actually going to take it short again. I'm going to add to the short. Make sure this is a little more specific here. Yeah. All right. 15-minute has a little 2-bar too. So the 15 having a 2-bar, that changes things as well. If this breaks with a 2-bar, the volume gets above, we probably need to get volume above this one. So the volume's not even really close. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. No, it's got to be one of these two. Probably this one. We need the volume to uptick all the way up to here. Where are we at? We're about halfway through the time. Need to get up to 37K. We're about halfway. That's not bad. Okay, I got filled for some of my other, about to get filled for these ones. I need to keep an eye on this on the 15-minute. Got filled for here, and we're looking to just take a little bit of some rotation here. So this is the zone. This is the beginning of that zone, just in case we miss. You can see it misprinted there, so, or didn't misprint, it just got really thin at that area. So looking just to get a little love here. Nothing too crazy. Let me see here. Where's the selling actually begin? Up here. So maybe see if I can get a rotation up to 167. That's where I'm going to be looking to take some profit. Right, maybe up here. 158. Let's just go 160. We'll take a little one here. All right. So this is the player I'm actually playing to buy. Plan to play bigger. Is this bottom area here? Down here. I wouldn't actually mind. I don't know, there's a lot of areas that can get checked here. That's the only questionable thing, because there's overlap here as well. If it breaks below this is just going to get crazy. It'll just go straight dumpster to the floor. But all right, let's see. This volume's picking up here. There we go. Got filled for the 3. Give me 1 second here. All right, almost getting filled here on the house account here. Almost, we're very close. Just gonna let it tap it. And then this is a new 2-bar. So if this one in 1 minute goes, I actually am gonna take this short as well. So we'll see. See how that one reacts. All right, so that one got filled, which is nice. I'm in for 5. I'm playing the back end of this. I need this to react hot. Move it down just a touch because I want this to get a nice reaction hot here. It's very, very interesting. Man. Maybe I should have moved it here. It's all right. All right, so this is thick. It's acting very interesting today. Just it feels laggy. Does that make sense? Samu, the next resistance or next support? Next support for me is roughly here, but all of this is just the way that, so this is all your, this is all your 5-minute support here, right? Here we got filled for 7. So this, I'm expecting, hold on, whoa. Yeah, I do see. Whoa. So the only thing with all of this overlap is when you have multiple overlap like this, it feels like a fabricated, supported position. It feels like they're fabricating it. So we'll see what happens here. I'm in for 12, so I'm in decently heavy here. I don't want to be holding too crazy here. I'm gonna cut my mic a little bit. Just pay attention. If this buyer gets taken, right? This one right here. If this buyer closes below here, at 120s, I'm cutting out of this 12. And then I'm gonna look to rotate into the back end of this position here again. So we've pretty much taken out this buyer here. All of these guys are gone. Sorry, I got my kid on me. So I'm in heavy again. It's not reacting as hot as I want it to. But I still think, oh shoot, I was supposed to go short one more. My house account. All right, let's see here. We're a little bit bad of a fill there. That was the close of that candle. So this is saying it's going to come all the way down to 267, maybe. So that volume was pretty heavy. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to cut my mic a little bit here, but just notice I'm going to be paying attention to what I'm doing. Not a recommendation, by the way. But this is all kind of fabricated support here. So if anything, I feel like it's going to try and defend it here a little bit. If it can't catch betters though, we're going to flush. And I'm going to try and cover to minimize my risks though. Here we go. So you see we're getting a little reaction here. But the way that this overlap has occurred, like I said, when I say fabricated, I mean that they're really trying to push up this position. So usually overlap works really well. Now, again, this is a newer strategy for me. So what I've noticed, though, is that when you have multiple layers of overlap that kind of all engulf each other, usually it's the last one that really holds, right? Last one maybe even dipping into here a little bit that holds. So we're going to see, I should have covered a little bit there. Let me see here, boom, 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 because this is your big seller finishing it off here, right here. Big seller here. So probably could have covered a little bit there. Still, I'm going to hold this position, but we can flush lower than this. So if I have to take a hit today, it is what it is. But I really want to hold this position until this 5-minute breaks, especially tapping into that liquidity. I still think we can come up to the 154s. I really don't want to be risking a ton of points here, though. I'm basically risking 20 points to make 20 points, and that's not what I'm looking for. This is looking so thin. It's flashing so thin. It's like chunking, you know? Very interesting. All right, so down tick. Yeah, I might have to cut this position here. We'll see. If we close below these people, we do have a little insurance down there. And actually, I'm going to buy 10 more down here. What? I can't buy 10 more? Oh, because I'm not meeting the requirements here. All right, so I don't know why it's not giving me these down here, but I want to play the last double, which is down here. That's the last double. That's making me buy it one at a time. All right. There we go. So this, huh? Can't play with that. You want these? All right, so this is heavy. Now I'm in really heavy. I could actually get close to blowing this thing right here. So this is the last layer. So we broke through this guy, broke through this guy. I'm expecting insurance right here. I'm expecting our insurance right here. Sell volume's still been tapering on this 3. So could have got a little bit better of a fill. Sorry, I got stuff going on. Hold on. Sorry, baby's crying in the house. He fell. So, all right. So this is the last position here. This is the one I'm expecting to hold. Wish I would have got a little bit better pricing here. That's my only regret. Is see, breaking through this felt fabricated. Coming down to this one was the last one is where I think we get the reaction. But still, I need to be a little bit more patient with this, and I'm very heavy right now, so I'm going to try and cover some of this. See if we catch a little bit here. Because I'm holding so much, I don't like averaging down, but because I'm holding so much here, by the way, this guy tried to reinforce here a little bit. So this is a bit of a reinforcement depending on where this wick lands. But we're gonna see. All right, I might have to cut this one. This is getting heavy. And I really don't want to take a huge hitter to the face, but it is what it is. So we cracked below. Let me see how many we got. We got 3 minutes, 27 seconds left in this one. It's gonna be tricky. I might get liquidated on a drawdown here, so. Oh. Sorry, I got kids in the house and everything like that. Everybody's screaming. So new seller into this. I don't think I have a choice here. I want to see a reaction. I might have to just cut it here at 1200. I was hoping to see a reaction here, but I can't withstand 30 points of drawdown off of this. We're already at 1,000 off 2. So this may be the cut, and I'm gonna have to take this one to the dome here. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. I still think there's a buyer here, just out of position again. So, man, I'm getting poor positioning here. This is the key of the day here. So seller, a good short, by the way, Little King, killed that short. So I still think you find a buyer here, but now almost all of this gap's gone. I tried to play the double, didn't get the reaction. As soon as I didn't get the reaction that I wanted here, I should have cut it. Didn't cut it. Added more to the double, which I was fine with adding more with. Also didn't get a strong reaction here. After the curl, I still think we go up off of this guy, but I can't. There's only so much I can withstand here before it's like, okay, well, we're going to have to rotate. So going in pretty heavy like that, I don't like averaging down normally. I was just out of position. So that's where I continue to be, is out of position in this. So trying to find better positioning here. The way the volume came in, let's see here. Yeah, I got some cars, Bob. Whoa. So I don't like, yeah. I don't know why I have this one. Oh, this is the 5 minute. Yeah, I may go small, but because this is pre-market low right here, right where we're tapping into. Yeah, that's a tractor, Bob. I'm gonna cut my mic for a little bit. I need to spend some time with the fam, and but I'm gonna be keeping here on the charts. So big loss today, but we'll catch it back. Today's is acting very funky and thick. So yeah, I still have the short all the way down to 68. Although this is pre-market low down here, the short's all the way down to 68 still. So we'll see how it works. Take care, Samu. Have a good one.
Order filled.
All right, catching a touch of a bid there. I didn't want to actually get in there. I want to get in 66. I'm going to try and play the 66 level here. Yeah, see if I can get in here. Otherwise, I'm going to try and reposition myself short here, which would be nice. It's acting so laggy today, this platform. I can't tell if it's just the market or the platform, but it seems so thick today. Very just, I don't know how to explain it. So there is a little bit here at the pre-market low. This is your pre-market low, but we'll see. Really tricky anyway. Anyway you cut it. $109. What slip bad made? No, not slippage. I'm getting just the way this price action's working here. It's almost reacting like the ES. You know, the ES is kind of blocky and chunky. That's the way the Nasdaq's acting right now. It's acting very like all these orders are coming through, but I'm seeing it reflected on the price action like super laggy. It's like very I'm not seeing this time in sales reflected on this chart as fast. I'm seeing it kind of is it low volume? I might be what it is because low volume, but even still, the time in sales are here. But this chart doesn't seem to reflect the time in sales. All right, I'm gonna try and catch this bid at 66 here. I might go a little heavier actually. Let's see. I might go full mini here. Or is the take profit 68? Let me see. Is that exactly where it is? 68? Let's see here. Am I supposed to take more? 1, 2, 3, and this is 1, 2, so I may have to add another to the short. Sounds good, YT. Yeah, I don't mind the long. I just want the long on my terms. Blair's moved down his position here. Boom, boom. And now we're kind of tapered, so I'm expecting one final kind of push here. It's that pre-market level here it's trying to play. It's trying to play that pre-market, so we'll see. That's good to note, though. I mean, learning that this is all fabricated buying on a 5-minute because the volume's lower. This is kind of what I talk about on the 30 second. It's really nice because when we actually do start cracking, I can expect to position myself a little bit better. I would have bought down here instead of up at wherever I was, the 120s, but knowing that, very interesting. And this has just been sliding, just a straight up slide. So let's see if we get the little fill here. I'm going to front run it just a touch more. I think 78, 68 here is fine. Yeah. See if we get a little bit of rotation, maybe back up into the 120s. So we'll see. Again, we do have increase. The selling doesn't seem too crazy. Ooh, just missed me by a tick there. Are you kidding? Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm cool with this right here. We got another flash here. I'm going to play the bottom of 64. So if it breaks below 64, I'm out. I'm going to get out of this as well. I'm expecting some kind of bounce here. Oh, I just missed my fill there on the house account. So I'm also going to take that one out because that was out by a tick. It literally had my stop right here on the tick here. So that one I'm going to consider filled as well. And we're going to continue on. It feels laggy. It just feels laggy to me. I can't explain it. Feels super just lag chunk. Again, so how I'm playing this one is if we crack this one and go below the 160s, I'm going to be out of the buy here if we crack below this. Even though there's a little bit of insurance here, I'm going to assume that we get hot somewhere around there. Otherwise, it would be the bottom end at 30, 40s. Really, I shouldn't be looking to even go long in this market. I was just looking to go long in the back end of this. I mean, as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, man, as soon as we cracked one of the major buyers here, and as soon as we crack this level, I probably should have only been looking short. Even still, the short is not, the selling is still not too crazy. It's just kind of like finding an empty shell here almost. All right, I'll play the back end of this too at 38s. Probably go a little heavy there at 38s as well. Wouldn't mind playing back down here. We should be finding some buyers here somewhere. This is extreme, unless there's news. Did I miss news? Is there like news or something I missed? I'm like, why is this dumping without any real catalyst here? This is supposed to be another short, by the way. Very interesting selling. Let's see, we had one here. One here. One here. This is supposed to be another sell at this point right here at 75. Where's this going to go? $39 is saying. Okay, let's see how that works out. Pretty crazy day to day for this account. It's I can't tell you how thick. I can't really. It feels different when I've been trading this. So for what I've been trading this, if there's a different feel to this whole tone here, it's just it's very different. I can't really describe it. I say 124 is going to be our 10. I say up here, where I feel like it's going to go. It does run up. Big buyer off that bottom end. Just missed my fill for 10 more, but that's all right. Very, very eerie. Even this, you do have a block here though. So this is technically a block here. So if I was going to get short somewhere, I would probably want to play the back end at 150s. We'll see. Big volume. Big volume. Much bigger than the selling has come in. Even from back here. Bigger than this guy. All right. All right, I'm going to close the stream down here. Had a decent morning for the house account. Obviously, my account, my main account got kind of clobbered. This one, we should be about break even. I did average down twice. And I think, did both of them get? No, one of them I had to stop out of both of them. So now we have a full-fledged 15-minute seller here. So I wouldn't even look, like this is just looking short purely. So I wouldn't even look to even go really long from this standpoint. I'd probably be looking down to this thing down here, the 90s. So we'll see. I want to touch up to this liquidity first. Very interesting. Now, this is a macro, but we'll see. This is 800. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of tricky all the way around here. Tempted to take some of this off, but big bid reinforced. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tricky. Any way you cut this cookie right now, it's gonna be tricky. So, really, I want to hold these longs. Should have played the back end of this player here. That's just, especially with us breaking this. I was expecting a bid, which there was a little bit cut through that one. That should have been done. I should have been looking for the lowest player, which is roughly here. But even still, this guy looks like he's going to get ran through here any second here. So, but it's okay. We're playing this position the best I can considering. So let me see here. So you have a reinforced position here as well. I'm not going to go any longer here, but yeah. All right, so this is a reinforced position here right off this wick here. 73s. This is a new seller here. So let's see how this reacts. Oh. Ugh. Do I think we cut? I don't think we cut and just fall off the face of the earth here, to be honest with you. That player, though, from up here, when we didn't break him this last time, when we should have broke him, when we didn't break him this last time, that was very interesting. When we got that rejection off there, off the 5 minute, I should have played the short here. Because we knew he was there. That was just very interesting. And now we're rolling over a touch here. I don't want to take any more bids. I think I'm pretty done with taking bids here. If anything, I'm playing the back end of this player. So I'll play some at 53 maybe. No, I can't go crazy. Another new seller here. A little bit of overlap. They're looking to strengthen that position here. Very interesting. All right, well, I don't want to blow this account. But at the same time, I don't want to just get scared and be like, all right, I can't do this. So I'll make the last thing. If we break through 57, then that's going to be it for the account here. Or for this trading idea right here. So that'll be that. Yeah. I think that's fair. I don't want to just get out of the trade. All right. I don't want to also reset my charts. So this one's still saying short. Short's all the way down to 989. On my other account. That's what they're saying the short is. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to be disciplined here. I know it's a big loss today, but that's all right. I'm going to be disciplined. 12 seconds left. If we break this buyer, then I'm out of this one. I've been playing out of context all day today. All right, let's see. Nope, he's still in there. So tapped in, got his little support. I'm playing poor pricing too. I think that's a portion of it. So this guy did get eaten up a little bit. Big seller coming in. 15 seconds left. Let's see. Five, four, three, two, one. Gotta cut it. All right, that's it. Big loss today, but that's okay. We let me see here. Make sure that I get the right screen when I come back. I gotta let it refresh. Had okay on performance. I think, what are we at right now? Probably down. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's just look. Where are we at here? Give me my actual days here. Let's see. Let's go. This account's only a few days old. So we'll go here to here. All right, so we're down 325 on the account total. Took a big hit today on the live account. So we're up 1,400, 1,800 down today. I was up, and that's with being up 700 last night. So technically, I lost a total of 2,500 today. So I'm going to attribute that to big size, playing a little out of context, and today just didn't have the right feel for me, period. It feels heavy, feels thick. This run, for example, playing into the seller, how funky all the overlap was here. I think there's still a lot of opportunity today. I went a little heavy out of position here. It's good to know. I mean, this is all new. Like when I said that I hadn't seen all this overlap on 5 minutes, kind of sketched me out because I wanted to play the very bottom of it. I still think we catch a bid down here, but again, where's our next one? Down here at the 80s? Yeah, I still think we catch a bid, to be honest with you. But I can't be going too crazy here. So 1,800 down. That's the biggest loser I've had on this account in 3 weeks. So today I'm just gonna leave it alone today, and just let the price action ride. My other account did pretty good though. And even though we're down a little bit, I still played the right position, so that was nice. But anyways, hope you guys have a good day. I'm gonna sign off. Take care, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we get a little bit of price action, huh? Well, actually, today wasn't bad price action. It's just today it wasn't reacting. Whoa. Wasn't reacting as how it should have been. I shouldn't say how it should have been. How normally it reacts. Even up here, it was cold to the touch. Here was a nice reaction. Cold to the touch. Kind of broke down. And then just flushed, but not even like even this selling was just not in legs, right? It wasn't like a leg, kind of leg. This is where the leg starts to begin. But even still, all this was like, man, this is gonna hold, right? So remember that, I think the 89s, is that what we're saying? 89s? Let's see here. If we flash down to the 89s, that would be very interesting too. Let's see here. Yeah, because that's that bidder down there. To 3. Let's see. Oh wait, this guy got filled already? Oh, but he's over here. What's this guy doing? Let's see. This is an order break here. Reinforced position. Decrease in volume. All right, this is the one. How am I missing these people? These guys get filled? Is that why? Oh, from a 5 minute, they did kind of get filled. It's like a 15-minute buyer, though, technically. No. Let's see. We're gonna go here. I'm trying to catch a bid here. put my stop if we break. Even though that could be kind of heavy. Nah, I'm gonna take it off. But anyways, you guys have a good day. Take care. Peace.